you weren't so hot, I would have got rid of you a long time ago.
Was that a joke? I think not. Of course, he would have gotten rid of Hailey a long time ago to be with his one true love, Selena. I mean, why else would he say his relationship with his wife was an arranged marriage?
It was definitely an arranged marriage.
If my husband said such things about our marriage, I'd go hide under a rock. But nothing bothers Hailey, not even her husband saying he regrets. Let's get into the details. Marriage rumors and leaked messages. So if you've been anywhere on social media lately, you've probably seen those headlines claiming Justin dropped some major bombshells about regretting his marriage to Hailey, or that about them being in some sort of arranged marriage. These claims have been going absolutely viral, but are they giving facts or just farming engagement? Don't worry, we did the work so you don't have to. First up, let's address the biggest claim that's been living rent-free in everyone's heads. This alleged leaked message where Justin supposedly wrote, "I regret marrying her. This is the ultimate tea and we will get back to it soon." The rumors seem to be totally giving the main character energy based on Justin's low-key cryptic Instagram stories, which had the fandom concerned. But insiders and sources close to the couple have been consistently shutting down these narratives. Recent reports from People magazine are confirming that things are fine between the couple, adding that they're thriving as parents and focusing on their relationship. Those of us more dedicated to the cause know that rumors don't spill from nowhere, and there is more to the story. Even BuzzFeed's reporting shows that insiders are spilling that the couple is very in love and super focused on their marriage. Multiple sources are all saying the same thing, so the troubled marriage narrative is giving major Cap vibes. Is it Cap or is it facts? Let's find out. Where did all this drama originate? Jelena fans and anti-fans started eating these rumors up after Justin began posting some sus content on his socials in early 2025. Online caught Justin sharing Instagram stories with messages about feeling like he's drowning and needing to let hate go. The stans immediately entered detective mode and decided these were signs the marriage was flopping, even though the posts were more spiritual vibe check type content than relationship shade. What's extra weird is how these rumors went nuclear after Selena Gomez got engaged to Benny Blanco in December 2024. The parasocial girlies online started connecting dots between Justin's social media behavior and his ex getting a ring, reading into every single post as if it was throwing shade at Selena's engagement. Both BuzzFeed and Daily Mail covered how fans were theorizing about Justin's posts potentially being about Selena's engagement, though neither could actually confirm any real connection. The plot twist that the drama channels aren't covering: Hailey Bieber actually showed support for Selena's engagement, literally liking Selena's engagement announcement on Instagram. This totally contradicts all those stan wars about ongoing beef between them. Let's talk about another claim that's been doing numbers online: that Justin admitted his marriage to Hailey was some kind of arranged marriage, and that he was giving commitment issues afterward. To fact-check this claim, we need to look at the actual receipts of what Justin said about proposing and getting married. As you can hear in Justin's own words, his hesitation was giving normal pre-marriage anxiety, not arranged marriage red flags. He was just in his feelings about the responsibility of being a faithful husband, which is literally what most people stress about before getting married. No mention of being forced into anything or any sketch arrangement. Another claim worth addressing is that Justin married Hailey because he thought putting a ring on it would fix all his problems. In 2020, Justin did open up in an interview with Apple Music's Zane Lowe about having an emotional breakdown after realizing marriage wouldn't solve all his issues. To us die-hard fans, it means he married Hailey as some kind of therapy substitute for you-know-who. But Hailey fans claim it was just a realization after they were already married. "I had experienced all these things that I had no understanding," Justin explained. "I think for a while I tried to run from her because I was like, I'm not good enough for you." He also admitted that, initially, despite having a desire to be faithful, he just wasn't ready to make that commitment. What about all that TikTok conspiracy theory content claiming Hailey might be trying to Britney Spears her husband with a conservatorship? These rumors seem to be based on Hailey's increased involvement in Justin's business. Yes, Hailey has leveled up her role in his business decisions, but there's zero actual evidence that she's trying to take legal control over her husband. According to reporting from Elle, Yahoo, and Harper's Bazaar, Hailey has become heavily involved in Justin's business meetings and is working with Lou Taylor, the business manager who was involved in Britney Spears' conservatorship drama. This connection to Taylor has fueled the conspiracy theory pipeline, but no legal actions for conservatorship have been confirmed anywhere. These rumors have been particularly amplified in those toxic Reddit threads where unverified claims are shared as tea. A thread from R. Haley Baldwin Snark discussed the possibility, but literally labeled all the info as alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Classic Reddit behavior. What we're seeing is the typical cycle of celebrity rumors based on practically nothing, usually fueled by stan accounts accounts who are way too invested in Justin's personal life and past relationships. We need to remember that celebrity relationships are more complex than a 15-second TikTok can explain, and we only see the tiniest fraction of what's actually happening in their lives. Before we move on to the next part, let's look at one final receipt that's been getting twisted on social media. There's a short clip showing Justin and Hailey interacting during what looks like a game that people are calling Justin yelling at Hailey.
That is my score. Husband's score.
Baby, I'm trying!
I beat you, accept it!
As you can literally see with your own eyes, this is clearly just them being competitive during a game, not some deep sign of relationship problems. This is exactly how context gets absolutely yeeted out of the conversation when people are trying to push a certain narrative. Now, we're going to look into Justin's recent confrontation with paparazzi and what that might be saying about his mental health struggles. Justin's paparazzi confrontation and mental health. Since our golden boy got into the public eye, he has been the center of media attention. The paparazzi, always ready to profit off celebrities, have made going out in public rather difficult for him. On some occasions, Justin has confronted these people, but one recent case stands out. This confrontation caught on camera has been living on everyone's FYP and had the internet buzzing about Justin's mental health. Let's check out what actually went down in the raw footage. This confrontation happened while Justin was in his Coachella era, visiting Palm Springs for the festival. He and Hailey were later spotted pulling up to the festival grounds in Indio, California, with Hailey driving a CRU electric vehicle and Justin in the back. The confrontation has had everyone in the comments worried, but let's contextualize this. This wasn't even his first check-in with paparazzi lately. A similar but less intense interaction happened in February 2025 in LA, where Justin told a photographer, "I don't want you to be here, so when you thank me, it's disrespectful. Just take your pictures and let me do my thing." These moments suggest Justin's been dealing with some ongoing tension with paparazzi, which makes total sense considering he's been getting his privacy violated since he was literally a child. That kind of non-stop harassment would have anyone ready to snap their mood board. With this clip going viral, the rumor mill has been suggesting that Justin is having a mental health crisis. Some sources, like an IMDb report from April 5th, 2025, claimed he was more troubled than ever before, and that becoming a dad to baby Jack in August 2024 hasn't helped his mental health situation. However, Justin's team has entered the chat with a strong statement denying these claims. In February 2025, his rep called out TMZ, saying that speculation about Justin's mental and physical health was exhausting and pitiful and part of negative, salacious, harmful narratives. The rep emphasized that Justin's focus is on making music and being a girl dad, not these rumors. To be fair, Justin has actually been pretty open about his mental health journey before. In his 2020 YouTube docuseries, Justin Bieber Seasons, he got super vulnerable about feeling overwhelmed. He talked about his experiences with depression, anxiety, and ADHD, and how celebrity status puts massive pressure on him. In that docuseries, Justin referenced those famous paparazzi pics from 2018 where he was caught crying with Hailey comforting him. He explained that those weren't breakdown moments, just him being a normal human with emotions. Justin being so transparent about mental health has actually been a huge W, with articles like one from Stat News in 2017 praising how celebrities opening up about mental health helps reduce stigma. The downside is that now every time he shows any emotion, everyone's like, he's having a mental breakdown. The thing is that it isn't that simple. On multiple occasions, Justin has been completely open about his mental health struggles. The community reaction to the paparazzi confrontation has been divided. Many stans have defended Justin on social media, pointing out how these photographers have been harassing him since he was literally a teenager. Ex-users like at Twatapeas, at Off My Bieber, and at Yubby007 have been in the comments section defending him and highlighting how long he's been dealing with invasive paparazzi. Others are genuinely worried that this viral moment might be indicating a mental health decline. The clip has been shared everywhere from TikTok to Twitter, with lots of armchair psychologists giving their hot takes without knowing the full context of Justin's history with media harassment. What's interesting about this whole situation is how it fits into the bigger picture of Justin's relationship with the media. Throughout his career, he's had a complicated dynamic with paparazzi and journalists. Sometimes he's okay with it, and other times he's just not in the headspace to deal. This latest confrontation seems like a moment where he just couldn't fake it anymore and the mask slipped. But does this clip mean he's in a mental health crisis? Based on what we know, that's a major reach. What we can say is that Justin has been transparent about his struggles in the past, and like anyone else, he has good days and bad days. The Palm Springs confrontation could just be him having a bad day, a moment of being fed up in what might otherwise be a period of stability. We also need to consider how Justin's past experiences shape his reactions now. Growing up up as a child star comes with unique challenges that most people can't relate to. In a 2020 interview, Justin reflected on the difficulties of child stardom, saying, "I was a kid and I didn't have the tools. My parents didn't give me those tools to be able to deal with that." These early experiences probably still affect how he handles media attention today. Plus, let's not forget that Justin's a new dad now. He and Hailey welcomed their son Jack Blues in August 2024. Becoming a parent is a huge life change and brings its own stresses. Even when you're not constantly being followed by cameras, navigating parenthood in the public eye has to be an extra challenge. In March 2025, Justin posted about his anger issues and wanting to grow as a person, with childhood photos and a moody selfie. He also shared a jam session video with a caption about feeling inauthentic. These social media posts have added fuel to speculation about his mental state, though they could also just be normal self-reflection that everyone does. What's clear from all this is that celebrity mental health is complex AF, especially when every facial expression gets analyzed and every word gets twisted. It's important to approach these topics with empathy and remember that we're not entitled to know everything about someone's personal struggles just because they're famous. As we continue to follow Justin's journey, we need to separate what we actually see from what we're assuming. The Palm Springs moment is just one clip in a complex life story, not necessarily proof of some larger crisis. Mental struggles aside, there is more to the relationship between Justin and his wife, Hailey. As strong Yelena fans, let us explore more about their relationship dynamic, how they've handled challenges together, and how the ghost of Justin's relationship with Selena Gomez still haunts public perception of his marriage, a ghost we hope will come back to life soon. The truth about Justin and Hailey's relationship. First, let's acknowledge that Justin and Hailey's relationship has been under the microscope since day one, their whirlwind romance getting engaged in July 2018 after just a month of dating, though they'd known each other for years, and then saying "I do" in September 2018 had everyone raising their eyebrows and created instant discourse online. One tea-worthy detail about their marriage that gets brought up in the comments section a lot is that they didn't sign a prenup. According to reports, Justin and Hailey really did get married without a prenuptial agreement before their courthouse wedding. Some fans see this as ultimate couple goals and proof of true love, while others think it was giving major red flag energy. This decision has definitely fueled speculation about Hailey's involvement in Justin's business, especially as she's been leveling up her role in his career management. As we mentioned before, reports from August 2023 show that Hailey has become heavily involved in Justin's business meetings. Page 6 spilled that Hailey has become the voice in these meetings, and this tea was picked up by multiple outlets including Yahoo and Harper's Bazaar. These reports also noted some major changes in Justin's professional circle, including firing CAA as his agency, replacing his lawyer Aaron Rosenberg with David Land at the Zifrin firm, and working with business manager Lou Taylor. Taylor's previous work with Britney Spears' conservatorship has sent the conspiracy theorists into overdrive, though there's zero actual evidence connecting these business changes to any conservatorship plans. There's also been tea about Justin's relationship with his longtime manager, Scooter Braun. Some reports suggested they were giving each other the cold shoulder, though reps denied this, saying that while they might not have spoken in months, their contract is still active. This potential management shift, combined with Hailey's increased involvement, has had everyone in the comments theorizing about power dynamics in the Bieber household. Despite all these business shifts and the rumors they've triggered, recent reliable sources consistently indicate that Justin and Hailey's relationship is actually solid. As we noted earlier, insiders close to the couple have told People magazine that things are fine between them, adding details about their happiness as parents and their focus on their marriage. Similarly, BuzzFeed has reported that sources say the couple is very in love and super focused on their marriage. These consistent reports from multiple sources suggest that despite all the online noise, Justin and Hailey are committed to each other and their relationship. It's also worth mentioning that the couple welcomed their first child, Jack Blues, in August 2024. Becoming parents is a huge milestone in any relationship, and according to the sources, Justin and Hailey have been thriving in this new era together. Recent paparazzi pics show them looking united during public outings, contradicting all those on the rocks headlines. Of course, we can't talk about Justin and Hailey without acknowledging the elephant in the room, Justin's past relationship with Selena Gomez. The Justin-Selena saga was the definition of an on-again, off-again relationship that lasted for years and created one of the most intense fan bases in pop culture, with Jelena shippers still holding out hope years later. When Selena announced her engagement to Benny Blanco in December 2024, it reignited the whole Justin-Selena-Hailey discourse. Stan accounts interpreted Justin's social media posts as subtle reactions to the news, though there's no actual proof of this connection. In fact, Hailey actually double-tapped Selena's engagement announcement on Instagram, suggesting that any perceived drama might be more fan fiction than reality. The ongoing obsession with the Justin-Selena relationship has undoubtedly put extra pressure on Justin and Hailey's marriage. The ongoing obsession with the Justin-Selena relationship has undoubtedly put extra pressure on Justin and Hailey's marriage. It can't be easy building a relationship when millions of people are in the comments saying you're with the wrong person or constantly bringing up your ex. This external noise could definitely contribute to any stress Justin might be experiencing, but it's important to remember that Justin chose Hailey. As he said in his interview with Ellen DeGeneres, he made a conscious decision to commit to her. This statement shows a mature understanding of what marriage is about, choosing to commit, even when it's tough. It suggests that Justin's relationship with Hailey is based on a deliberate choice, not some arrangement or rebound situation after Selena. So what's the real tea about Justin and Hailey's relationship? Based on all the evidence, it looks like a normal marriage with normal challenges, just amplified by the intense spotlight of fame. They're a young couple figuring out parenthood, career changes, and personal growth, all while millions of people analyze their every move. The rumors about leaked DMs expressing regret, conservatorship plans, or arranged marriages simply don't have receipts to back them up. Instead, what we see is a couple navigating life's ups and downs together, sometimes struggling, but ultimately committed to their relationship and their family. It's also worth remembering that Justin has been transparent about his mental health journey, including his experiences with depression, anxiety, and the pressures of fame. These ongoing challenges naturally affect his relationships, including his marriage. But being open about mental health struggles doesn't automatically mean relationship problems. It could just as easily indicate a supportive partnership where he feels safe to be vulnerable. In April 2024, Perez Hilton reported that Justin was facing some difficulties and that Hailey was doing whatever it takes to support him. This suggests a supportive relationship, not a toxic one. As we wrap up our deep dive into Justin Bieber's personal life and relationship journey, it's important to approach these topics with empathy and perspective. Celebrity lives are way more complex than a TikTok can explain, and the truth usually falls somewhere between the dramatic headlines and the carefully crafted PR statements. Justin and Hailey Bieber are real people dealing with real challenges, just in extraordinary circumstances. Their marriage, like any relationship, has its W's and L's, its highs and lows. Continue to choose each other day by day, despite all the noise and external pressure. This even got more complicated for Justin after Diddy's arrest. Justin Bieber's world was turned upside down when his former mentor and friend, Sean Diddy Combs, was arrested in September 2024 on charges of racketeering, trafficking, and transportation to prostitution. The news left Justin completely disgusted and terrified, according to sources close to the singer. He's reportedly struggling to process the allegations against Diddy, with whom he has a history. The two had a close relationship, with Diddy serving as a mentor to Justin in his early days as a teenager in the music industry. In 2008, Justin signed with Usher's record label, which marked the beginning of his friendship with Diddy. However, Justin's recent statements about Diddy have shed light on a more complex relationship. He described Diddy as someone he could count on for advice, but also hinted at underlying tensions, revealing that Diddy seemed stressed and hinted at problems he couldn't talk about. Rumors have been swelling that maybe Justin may have been a victim of Diddy. Justin Bieber's inner circle says he's been advised to stay away from Diddy and is focused on his role as a father to his son Jack. The joy of fatherhood has become a significant distraction for Justin, helping him cope with the anxiety and stress triggered by Diddy's arrest. Sources emphasize that Justin wants to protect himself and his family amid the scandal, prioritizing his happiness as a dad and husband. Thanks for watching. With a single click on one of the cards on the screen, you can watch more.